Dr. Seuss, Biography, Books and Facts. Theodor Seuss Geisel, known to the world as Dr. Seuss, was born on 2 March 1904 in Howard Street, Springfield, Massachusetts. He is widely recognized for his contribution as a writer, poet and cartoonist. He wrote 46 books for children mainly based on imaginative characters and rhymes. His work has also been adopted into many television specials, feature films and television series. Geisel credited his mother to be his first inspiration. She often chanted rhymes to her children in order to soothe them to sleep, which developed the desire and affection in Geisel to create rhymes. His early life in Springfield and the memories of his childhood had an influence on his writings, which can be observed in his work. In 1925, Geisel left Springfield to attend his college education from Dartmouth College. There he became member of college's humor magazine, Jack-O-Lantern. Later he was raised to the rank of editor-in-chief of the magazine. His tenure as editor was short-lived though, because he was forced to resign from all extracurricular activities on being caught throwing a drinking party in his dorm. This however did not stop Geisel from making contributions to the magazine. In order to continue his publications, he started signing his work using Seuss as his pen name. Upon his passing out from Dartmouth College, Geisel went on to Oxford for fulfilling his father's dream, who wanted him to become a college professor. He entered Lincoln College to earn a doctorate degree in English literature, a task he never accomplished. On 24 September 1991, Dr. Seuss died of throat cancer in San Diego, California. His honors included 2 Academy Awards, 2 Emmy Awards, a Peabody Award and the Pulitzer Prize.
Please like, share and subscribe our channel and click on bell icon.
The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. You'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. Think they work you too hard? Think of poor Ali Sard. He has to mow grass in his uncle's backyard, and it's quick-growing grass, and it grows as he mows it. The faster he mows it, the faster he grows it. And all that his stingy old uncle will pay for his shoving mower around the hay is piffulous pay of 2 duklas a day. And Ali can't live on such piffulous pay. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft. And never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will, indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Dr. Seu. No matter what you do, somebody always imputes meaning into your books. Oh, what a day. I will make it a holiday. When something bad happens, you have 3 choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. So, open your mouth, lad. For every voice counts. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a box. I will not eat them with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am weird. You are weird. Everyone in this world is weird. One day 2 people come together in mutual weirdness and fall in love. Children want the same things we want. To laugh, to be challenged, to be entertained, and delighted. You never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is you-er than you. Shout aloud, I am glad to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not a ham, or a clam, or a dusty old jar of gooseberry jam. I am what I am. What a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy every day to me. The Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches. And no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day, all the Sneetches forgot about stars and whether they had won, or not, upon thars. Pop guns. And bicycles. Roller skates. Drums. Checkerboards. Tricycles. Popcorn. And plums. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch, very nimbly, stuffed all the bags, one by one, up the chimbley. You make him, I amuse him. Now, the star-belly Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain-belly Sneetches had none upon thars. Dr. Seuss. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. There is no one alive who is you-er than you. I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or ham or a dirty jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. A book is just like life and anything can change. And I saw on this hill, since my eyesight's so keen, the two biggest fools that have ever been seen. And the fools that I saw were none other than you, who seem to have nothing else better to do than sit here and argue who's better than who. You should try these things, for these things are fun, and fun is good. 20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. You're in pretty good shape for the shape you are in. There's the yodel in the bottle, whom I do not wish to keep, but the Zillow on my pillow always helps me fall asleep. Dr. Seuss. I am the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you seem to be chopping as fast as you please. How a plain horse and wagon on Mulberry Street grows into a story that no one can beat. We should strive to treat each other with common human decency. Stop telling such outlandish tales. Stop turning minnows into whales. There is no one alive who is youier than you. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Art. What's it all about? This is what art is about. Art is when an artist looks at something, like a horse, for instance, and they see something in that horse that excites them, so they do something about it. They tell you about it, in any one of a number of ways. And I said to myself, now I really don't see why troubles like this had to happen to me. Dr. Seuss. This, cried the mayor, is your town's darkest hour. The time for all who have blood that is red to come to the aid of their country, he said. We've got to make noises in greater amounts. So, open your mouth, lad. For every voice counts. That day, they decided that sneetches are sneetches, and no kind of sneetch is the best on the beaches. The Sneetches by Dr. Seuss, all alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some, down the road between hither and yon, that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. Gertrude, behind her, again had just one. That one little feather she had as a starter. But now that's enough, because now she is smarter. Dr. Seuss. But neither Bartholomew Cubbins, nor King Derwin himself, nor anyone else in the kingdom of Did could ever explain how the strange thing happened. They could only say it just happened to happen, and was not very likely to happen again. So, gently, and using the greatest of care, the elephant stretched his great trunk through the air, and he lifted the dust speck and carried it over and placed it down, safe, on a very soft clover. Dr. Seuss, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. Dr. Seuss. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Today was good. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one. A person's a person, no matter how small. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. I like nonsense. It wakes up the brain cells. Only you can control your future. Dr. Seuss, step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. How did it get so late so soon? It's night before it's afternoon. December is here before it's June. My goodness, how the time has flown. How did it get so late so soon? From there to here, and here to there, funny things are everywhere. You're in pretty good shape for the shape you are in. Adults are obsolete children. Dr. Seuss. I've heard there are troubles of more than one kind. Some come from ahead, and some come from behind. But I brought a big bat. I'm all ready. You see, now my troubles are going to have troubles with me. Think left and think right and think low and think high. Oh, the things you can think up if only you try. I meant what I said and I said what I meant. You're never too old, too wacky, too wild, to pick up a book and read to a child. Dr. Seuss. Fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope, and that enables you to laugh at life's realities. You can get help from teachers, but you are going to have to learn a lot by yourself, sitting alone in a room. The Lorax book was intended to be propaganda. Whenever things go a bit sour in a job I'm doing, I always tell myself, you can do better than this. You make him, I amuse him. Dr. Seuss.
Please like, share and subscribe our channel and click on bell icon.